Senate is ready to enforce a resolution just passed today ordering the arrest of those 14 Democratic lawmakers who bolted the state to avoid voting on Governor Scott Walker's budget bill. The Wisconsin Senate Majority Leader, a Republican, saying of the 14 believed still hold up in Illinois that, and I quote, "They have pushed us to the edge of a constitutional crisis," but fears this hour that Republicans themselves risk escalating that crisis. Democrats quickly countering that legislators cannot be arrested unless suspected of committing felonies or treason. Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald then quickly clarifying that the action is legally different from an arrest, but definitely a shift from asking them politely. No matter, the hunt and the countdown is on, and Wisconsin State Senator Dan Kapanke is here on the phone. Senator, thanks for taking the time. So is this a threat to arrest or what, Senator?
Well, it's a Senate rule, and we can arrest him and bring him into the chamber here and proceed with the business of the state of Wisconsin.
All right, but would you do that? In other words, they've got, what, now 59 minutes to get their keisters back, and if they don't, presumably you do what?
Well, we can send State Patrol at the request of the governor out to their homes or any place in Wisconsin where they might be and pick them up, arrest them, and bring them into the chamber. The work of Wisconsin's people needs to move forward, and we can't do it with 14 senators holding out in Illinois.
So where does this stand now, whether these guys come back piecemeal or all together? All you need technically is one to break this so-called quorum, right, to allow a vote in the Senate on the same measure on the budget that the House Assembly passed, right? So bring me up to date on what you'd have to do.
Yeah, we need one senator. By our statute and Constitution, we need 60% or 3/5 to pass any bill that has a fiscal note to it. We have 19 out of 33 in present. We need one more to get to the 20 to get to the 60%. So that's again, that's one of the Senate rules, and that's what we need to do. And we're waiting for one to show up, and hopefully, in well, it's 58 minutes now. We'll see one walk through those chamber doors.
Have you heard from any of the 14?
Not to my knowledge. I have not personally. As soon as I'm off the phone with you, Neil, I'm going to be talking to the majority leader to see if he's heard anything. But we're all holding out that hopefully they'll be here on time and we'll move forward with democracy here in the state of Wisconsin.
Well, Democrats, obviously, Senator, have interpreted this as a very undemocratic move and a sort of an overreach and an unconstitutional reach at that. What do you say to that you might be, Republicans are overreaching?
Well, just 2 years ago, the Democratic Governor Jim Doyle moved forward a budget adjustment bill that included over $1 billion in tax increases to the residents of this state. That bill was introduced and passed within 48 hours. We were in the minority at that time. We did not flee the state. We did not go to Illinois. We stood on the floor. We debated the bill. We voted no, and then we moved to other items on the agenda. And that's the democratic process. And we're just asking our colleagues, some of them who are some of our very, very good friends, to come back to Wisconsin so that we can address the issues that are so critical to the great people here in Wisconsin.
All right, Senator, thanks for taking the time. I know you've had a crazy day. We appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.